I meant Waluigi and Daisy are a duo.
No, you meant Luigi.
What did I say? Wait, what
You said Waluigi.
Guys, okay, we need to move on.
Hyper Talkative.
Oh God, Ruby.
Hey
guys,
everybody.
Welcome back. Wow, Ruby and I were just talking about how we haven't released an episode in a very long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been since like April Fools.
It literally has.
That's crazy.
It's good to see you
Sorry,
guys.
everyone.
It's good to see you.
If you couldn't tell, we're just different people now.
Yeah.
We're college graduates.
If you are watching on video and you're like, wow, like they look adult.
So mature.
They look so old.
and smart and
wise.
1 degree hotter.
Yeah. You're right.
Because we are.
Because we graduated.
We got bachelors of science now. We're women in STEM,
Women in
baby.
STEM. That's actually
Let's go.
crazy. I forgot that happened.
I know, me too. But anyways, it's June and we're back. Because June
happy
is the best
summer.
month because both of us
Because both of us.
both of us were born in June.
Yeah.
So we had to, bring it back for this.
This is our birth month. So
Yeah.
send us in fan mail.
Send
our
us
address,
presents, send us money.
Yep.
You can send it to the Candy Factory co-working space in downtown Lancaster, PA.
And we'll receive it.
Send us cupcakes, money,
Cards.
money,
Clothes.
money,
All right.
Diet Coke.
We're joking.
Okay, speak for yourself.
Okay. Random question time, except it's not random because we put it on our Instagram and asked you guys to ask us questions many moons ago, and we're still not done with that list. So allow us to continue.
All right, let's hear it. It's random for me because I don't know that.
True.
So,
Andrew Salkin, shout out Andrew.
is that Andrew from the crew?
Yeah, it's Andrew from the
All
crew.
right.
He asked,
Jenny from the block.
who's your favorite Mario character?
Luigi.
That was quick.
My name is Ruby. My favorite Mario character is Luigi. Has been since the day I was born. Will be until the day I die. If you ever catch me playing with a different character, it's not me. It's somebody that has taken over my body and is pretending to be me. I love Luigi.
Okay. Is there any reason why?
I just think Mario's too mainstream. Waluigi, as if.
No.
Waluigi's a freak.
I love Waluigi.
You would.
If we're playing Mario Party and I get an
Yes.
ally, it has to be Waluigi. I love him. I also think that we have very similar body types, me and Waluigi.
Waluigi is short and stout. You're tall and skinny. Is he short and stout?
No, you're thinking of
The purple and yellow one.
No.
Who's that? That's Waluigi.
No, Waluigi is the tall purple guy.
Purple and yellow.
No, who is that? That's
That's Waluigi.
No, that's Wario.
Oh, wait.
You're
Show me
thinking of
Waluigi. I don't know who that is. Wait, is Waluigi like their cousin or something? Is he related to Mario and Luigi?
He's related to Luigi.
But Mario and Luigi are
And then
brothers.
Wario, I guess that means they're related then. I don't know. Noelle is the
I
Mario
thought that
expert.
Wario and Waluigi were the same. I apologize. I don't like Wario.
It took me a while to
Wario
figure
is
out what
stupid.
Wario's name is, and then I just went, Georgia. It's literally you just put a W in front of
You
the
just
character's
flipped the
name.
M
Hang
upside
on.
down.
That's Waluigi.
Oh, yeah, he's also a freak. I'm a Luigi girl. I also just in the movie I love him. I just love Luigi.
Okay.
Live, love Luigi.
You just love. Are you in love with him?
No, I
Okay.
just love him.
I
as
just
a
wanted to
friend.
ask.
I just
All
love
right.
him as a friend
That's good. And as a character that you choose.
and as a character that I choose. He's never let me down. I win Mario Kart on the DS every time I play.
What about
so
Mario Party?
I've only played once, and it was my first time, so
you
I don't
lost.
count that. I don't remember if I won or lost. I was on your team.
We lost.
Oh.
Remember, don't play Mario Party with me, guys. I actually get
She gets-
angry.
yeah.
I'm not a
It's
very
like me when I play Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a very competitive person, but when we play Mario Party, I get angry.
Yeah.
I say mean things. I shouldn't. Okay, hi guys, my name's Georgia, and my favorite Mario character is Daisy.
I thought it was gonna be Waluigi. You just made a big deal about it.
No, I said Waluigi's my ally. You know how when you play Mario Party, you get an ally?
I've played once and I don't remember.
You land on an ally spot. And then you
Okay.
get a friend.
You get to pick one?
No, it's chosen for you. But I always get Waluigi because we're like this. But yeah, I always play as Daisy. I went as her for Halloween. I do kind of look like her.
We were going to be
she's
Peach
my
and
go-to.
Daisy for Halloween.
We were.
I'm surprised that Peach isn't my favorite.
Yeah, that's
but
okay.
She's not.
You're just different like that.
Yeah.
Waluigi and Daisy are like a duo. Like how Mario
Mario and Peach.
Look at that.
That's
Everything fell into
cute.
place.
Well, how?
Because Waluigi and Daisy are a duo.
So you're
sorry. I'm sorry. I meant Luigi.
I was like, this is good for you.
Did I say Waluigi?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like, it fell into place for you, but I'm left out of this. You were like,
we have got to stop talking about this.
Mario and Daisy, or Mario and Peach and Waluigi and Daisy, and I said, where the hell is Luigi in this?
I meant Waluigi and Daisy are a duo.
No, you meant Luigi.
What did I say? Wait, what
did I said Waluigi.
Guys, okay, we need to move on. Why do all of their names sound similar?
Waluigi
We're moving on.
Sounds
Sorry.
like Luigi's like alter ego, and he kind of looks like him.
Luigi and Daisy are a duo.
Okay,
like
well that's like us.
Like how Peach and Mario are.
We
We
should be
have
them
got
for
to move
Halloween.
on.
Okay.
We have got to move on.
Andrew, look what you did to
I'm
us.
so sorry.
Look what you did.
We need to generate a word before I lose my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Drum roll, please. Speed.
Speed.
Immediately.
Ooh,
Are we thinking the same thing?
Formula One.
We're not.
Were you thinking of Lightning McQueen?
Of course I was.
Guys,
I'll let you have this.
I have a new interest. And shout out to Kamari Clark, my friend.
Love you, Kamari.
Love you, Kamari. So I am now a Formula One girly. Shout out McLaren, shout out Lando, shout out Oscar, shout out Charles Leclerc, shout out Carlos, shout out everyone. Guys, I am obsessed. So basically, here's the backstory. I saw Amelia's chicken shop date video with Lando Norris, and I was like, oh, he's so cute and charming. Like, he's my new celeb crush. And so I told Kamari because Georgia told me she was an F1 fan, and I was like, okay. So she was like, you should watch the Netflix show Drive to Survive, which just follows each F1 season since 2018. And so I just started it on a whim. I am obsessed now. Like, I watch all of the races live. I've got t-shirts. I'm on the last season of Drive to Survive. It is so good. And if you know me, like, I'm a big sports fan. And football is my favorite.
Ruby's
but
final
obviously,
score.
Yeah, it's the off season for football right now. So I've been feeling deprived. Now I've got a new, and dare I say, I don't like it more than football, but it's a close second.
Oh my.
Like, it is
Those
a
are fighting
close
words.
second.
Those are fighting words.
This weekend is the Monaco Grand Prix. Very excited. It's my first Monaco race. So I am.
Are you going?
I wish. Once I start dating Lando Norris, then I'll go.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. Lando, if you're listening to this, I am ready to mingle with you, and I think I'd be a great match.
And he's definitely listening to this.
He is. He's a Hyper Talkative fan.
He is, yeah.
So that has been my recent hyperfixation. I love it. I have my family into it now. Me and Kamari watch the races together. And I need to add this real quick. The first race that I ever watched live was Miami, and Lando won his first Grand Prix ever, and I was watching.
You're his good luck charm.
So I'm his good luck charm pretty much. So that's another reason why you should date me, Lando.
Because he's listening to this. This is fun for me because I feel like F1 is a big popular thing on TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Because of the chicken shop date.
And because literally you cannot be an F1 driver and not be attractive.
Yes. Well,
there's like a select few that are not, but majority of them, and they're all just like, they have the accents, they have the great personalities. It's just epic.
Yeah. But it's like a big thing on TikTok. And so you become obsessed with it. And also Joanna, our friend Joanna, my roommate, is obsessed with it. And it's funny because, like, you guys, como se dice, like, I go through phases. I go through intense, deep phases where, like, I'm into something. Yeah. Whether it be a movie, whether it be a male celebrity, whether it be a catchphrase.
Whether it be Late Night with the Devil and David Dalmatian.
And that's not, we're coming back to that. Anyways, this is your zombies. This is your Late Night with the Devil. This is your hyperfixation. And it's the same thing with Joanna. It's
Here's
like,
the thing, though.
you're in conversations, you're waiting to bring it up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. This is permanent. This is not fleeting either.
Neither is mine.
That's true.
With some.
Like zombies.
Okay. Whoa. I still watch zombies.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, good. I thought you were saying I don't anymore.
No.
Zombies 4
Trust
is coming
me.
out. It's real.
You proved my argument.
But it's quote, you know what I mean though? Like quote unquote phases.
Yes.
This is I'm just proud. That's all. And it's like the same thing with Joanna. It's like you're bringing that up so much.
Yeah.
You can't say shit to me anymore. It's awesome.
I
I'm
will
happy for
say
you. I love
Formula One is
You're
a
buying
bit different
t-shirts.
than zombies.
No, but the roots are still there.
Okay.
Who bought a zombie shirt? Me. Who bought a Lando Norris shirt? You.
3.
We are looking in a mirror right now, Ruby.
You're so right.
3 shirts.
Well, okay,
worse
so
than
I
I
bought
thought.
one
It's worse than I thought.
because it was on sale for $12.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
Lando won his first race, and I
So
was
of
locked in.
course,
So I
of
bought 2
course.
more.
Yeah.
But I wear them every day.
Mm-hmm.
I never take them off.
Yeah,
except
well,
for right now.
It's cool. F1 is cool. Zombies is
And
not.
the shirts are cute.
Yeah.
Like, even if I didn't like it, I'd be like, that's a cute graphic tee. It
Mhm.
just helps that if somebody's like, oh, you watch F1, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a McLaren fan.
Yeah.
And I can like talk about it
Right.
because now I know every detail that happened since 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So
It is cool. Like it's cool.
they're fun to watch.
Mari, I remember showed me the men.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, I mean I get it. Like and like
Yeah.
the videos, it's cool because it's literally the Cars movies in real life. That's
Yeah.
what racing is
No,
to me.
the races are even if the men weren't the men that they are, I would still watch it because the races are just so fun and like the overtakes and when there's crashes, like it's all crazy.
Yeah.
The men being awesome to look at and have awesome personalities on top of it is just even better.
It helps
because it helps
It's
you
an
get
added
invested
element.
because
Yeah.
I'm like, I care about them.
Right.
I want them to succeed. I want them to date me.
They know what they're doing.
They do.
The producers.
Oh, absolutely. They're also all like really rich.
Duh.
And they all come from really rich families.
Duh.
It's just awesome.
I'm happy for you. This
Thank
is
you.
great. This
Thank
is
you.
fun to watch. I'm glad you have like a
thing.
like a thing.
Like a thing.
Like, it's been a while since you've had one.
It
Capital
has.
T.
It has. Yeah. So I'm excited, and you know, it led me to a beautiful new friendship too with Kamari.
That's symbolic.
Yeah.
You brought up David.
Yes. David Dalmatian.
It's Das Mulchin. David Das Mulchin. Okay. That's my guy right now.
we know.
He was in a movie called Late Night with the Devil. And we haven't had an episode, so I haven't been able to talk about it. Whatever.
That's why I've been making excuses to not record.
It's a good movie, and I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm here to talk about is he literally knows who I am.
Yes. Okay. This is actually crazy.
Like,
this is crazy.
He actually knows who I am. He knows my first name, whatever. So let me introduce you to him. The best way I can describe him is you know what he looks like. And you would, if you saw him, you go, oh, that's that guy from that one movie. Because he's just in every movie.
He's in Oppenheimer.
He was in Oppenheimer.
That's where I know him from.
He was in Ant-Man.
He always looks like he has eyeliner on.
True. He was in The Dark Knight. He was in
Late Night with the Devil.
I mean, Late Night with the Devil, of course. A bunch of random short films. Like, he just is in everything. So you probably know him without knowing him. But because of that, he's like famous, but not super famous.
I would say B-list.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe C+.
Yeah. Somewhere in between B and C.
Yeah.
And our friend Tyler had reposted one of his pictures because he is in Oppenheimer. And he's in Dune as well.
Right.
He was in part 1 of Dune.
So yeah.
So
what
it's like
hasn't he been
Tyler really likes the Dune movies, and he reposted one of David's pictures from Dune. And David liked his story.
Yeah.
And so me and my friend Aaron and Trinity, our friends Aaron and Trinity, who I saw Late Night with the Devil with, we were like, we need to get him to see us. Like, to get him to like our stories. And so...
And that they did.
Yeah, we went to go see the movie again, and we took a picture with the poster, which is the coolest poster I've ever seen in my life. And we posted it, and we said... fifth time's the charm or something. Actually, I think it was third time. It was the third time we saw it.
Who posted it?
I did.
You did. Okay.
And we thought, okay, we flew a little too close to the sun. We thought he was going to repost it because every time someone posts and tags him, he reposts it. Like if it's about the movie. He didn't repost it. He liked it.
He liked it. That's something.
That's something. It doesn't end there. So...
This is crazy.
Flash forward a couple weeks. Aaron and I are in Las Vegas for a convention.
He knows who I am too.
A little sneak peek. And we had just had Comprom. And our friend Trinity, who we see the movie with, yes, keep up, she posted our pictures from Comprom. And Trinity brought a cutout picture of David Dastmalchian as Jack Delroy in Late Night with the Devil to Comprom.
Yeah.
And it was just like a silly little thing. And me, Trinity, and Aaron took a picture with it. And she included that picture in her post. And then
that I was also in.
That Ruby was in. And she made the caption like, oh, it was like Comprom featuring late night talk show host Jack Delroy. Yeah. And tagged him. And not only did he like the post, he commented fire emoji, TV emoji, fire emoji.
Yeah.
And that is what I have to say.
He knows who we are. He listens to the podcast.
He's a great human being.
Yeah.
I just love his work. He's talented.
Yeah.
He does big movies, but he also does small movies. Late Night with the Devil the plot of it is very cool. It's a horror movie, so if you don't like horror, I'm sorry, but it's a 70s talk show that throws a Halloween special to get ratings up, and he brings on people who can like talk to the dead, and he brings on this girl who's like possessed by this demon Abraxas, and it's awesome. It's scary though.
That's great.
For those of you who don't like gore, but
that's great.
The end.
You know what Abraxas makes me think of for some reason is Stranger Things. It just like, that sounds like it would be in Stranger Things, you know?
It does.
I feel like, and I've talked about this, but like, how do I word this? I feel like Stranger Things is like a this time of year show for me. Really? Like a summer show.
Is it because of season 3 with the mall?
Probably.
And is that season? Yeah, that's season 3. And the mall, Scoops Ahoy, and the pool. That's peak season.
And there's like shows that I watched during seasons, and I've been describing this to Georgia because I've recently started rewatching The Summer I Turned Pretty, because it's like you get that dun, 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 in the air, and you're like, I need to watch This Summer I Turned Pretty.
Right.
And I feel like Stranger Things to me is also a summer show like
That's
that.
interesting.
Yeah. What would you say?
I think that to me, Stranger Things is a fall show.
Oh.
Because I started watching it season 1 in the fall when it came out.
Yeah.
But season 3, that season is definitely like
didn't
summer.
That season come out, or was it, how many seasons are there right now?
4.
Season 4 came out in May.
Yeah.
Because when I had COVID.
And we watched it together. Yeah, on Teleparty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's also a summer season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's just because those are the later seasons. So I just think that those are like summer shows.
For sure.
And it's like Friends is like a fall show.
Yeah, fall, winter.
Gossip Girl, fall and winter.
New Girl, all
year long.
Superstore, all year
long. Modern Family, all year long.
All year long. Yeah. There's movies like that too.
There are.
Like Luca, summer movie.
High School Musical 2, summer movie.
Duh. Yeah.
High School Musical 3, graduation movie.
Little Women 2019, fall, winter
movie. Speaking of High School Musical 3 graduation movie, we mentioned this earlier, but guys, we graduated. We graduated. How do you feel having graduated from college? That is a big look, and it didn't feel that big in the moment, but like that is a huge achievement.
It is.
Not many people graduate from college.
It is.
And we did.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling post-grad?
I feel insane. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Glad I asked.
No, I am glad to be done with school. Not that I hated it, but
You complained about it a lot.
I mentioned this before. Learning is not for me.
Yeah.
Learning in a classroom is not for me. I want to be there doing it, learning from people, doing it, not listening to lectures, not being forced under the guidelines of projects. I want to be out there.
Yeah.
And I think that, this is something that we've talked about probably every episode recently. It's just a weird time in life because for the first time, I don't know what's coming next.
Yeah.
I'm applying to jobs. I'm hearing radio silence, and I'm back in my hometown. I sleep in my childhood bedroom, which, nothing wrong with that. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it's just weird because, I'm not going to go to school in the fall. And I think it'll hit me more.
I think so, too.
In August.
Yeah.
But now I'm just kind of like, woohoo,
All
summertime.
Right. Yeah, true. Summer vacay.
It was also just weird to graduate because I was like, I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, because you didn't have a graduation.
I was talking to my dad today, actually, because my sister graduated 5 years ago. And our pictures came up on his Facebook, and he was showing me. And I was like, I wish we got pictures after our graduation.
Yeah.
But it rained.
I didn't get any with my family either.
And
That's
my dad was like, sometimes that happened. I was like,
my parents were like, bring your cap and gown to family dinner night.
Oh.
We're taking makeups.
Okay. Did you?
Not yet. I did the one time, but then nobody wanted to take pictures.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. My hair was curled, but I guess that didn't
for
matter.
What? Yeah, but it was funny. I was like, didn't have a graduation senior year. Rained on my graduation in college.
Guys, it was pouring. I lost my tassel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to order one on Amazon. I really don't care. Like, it's going to sit in a drawer.
Yeah.
Graduation was fun.
Yeah.
It went by quick, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Both of our names were pronounced correctly.
That's a win.
Which is a win. Neither of us tripped.
We went back to back.
Millersville posted us like 8 times.
Shout out Kelsey.
They love us there. We got cute pictures with our friends like a week or two before. Some on the day of.
Ruby and I had a joint dinner with our families
we did.
after,
that
which was
crazy.
The craziest episode of my life.
HTCU, Hyper Talkative Cinematic Universe.
That
was, our dads were sitting next to each other, and I was like, this.
Ruby kept being like trying to get them to talk. She'd be like, so what's it like having a daughter as a graduate or something? That's how we got them to chat. It was very funny. She did the same things to the moms.
It was really fun and just like surreal.
Yeah.
Having our families there together. Your family hugging my family. My family
laughing,
hugging yours. Living,
smiling,
loving.
Talking about memories.
Larry Papap. Didn't he say that? He was like,
I'm Pap Larry.
Yeah, I was like
Grandpa Larry.
I was like, all right.
One of my favorite stories about Ruby's grandfather. Ruby's grandfather is one of the funniest people I've ever known in my life.
So funny. Shout out Pap. I know you listen sometimes.
He's so funny. We went to he's
just so funny.
He's like, you want him to be your grandpa. Like, he's one of those grandfathers.
Yeah, he has a bigger social life than I do. He goes out dancing every Friday night. And the one
Ruby
time
has to pick him up.
The one time I had to pick him up, I got there at like 9 or 9:30, and he said, "Can you come back in an hour?" And I was like, "Pep, I want to go to bed." I went back at 10:30. He comes stumbling out singing. I was like, "Get in the back seat."
It's so funny.
If you don't know, my grandpa and I live in the same apartment building also. So Papap lives above me and down the halls, which is also just hilarious. But I went up yesterday. He texted me. He was like, "You want some cheesesteak pizza?" I said, "All right."
Yep.
So I went up for lunch. What were you going to say?
One of my favorite stories of him is we were at a dance theater recently, a couple weeks ago. So we thought it started at 5:30. It started at 5.
Yeah, the tickets were printed wrong.
Yes. And so we walk in, and they're 30 minutes into their set. It's
dark.
Like back-to-back dances.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Pitch black.
We don't know where our seats are, whatever.
Yeah.
And people are dancing. Like, there is a show going on.
The performance is happening.
And Ruby's grandfather says into his phone, "Flashlight on." it was so funny.
Repeatedly. Might we
Flashlight
add?
on. Flashlight off.
Turn on flashlight.
Flashlight turn off. And I was peeing myself.
He does that.
It's just so...
We find our seats. We're sitting in the middle. Show is still going on. Turn off flashlight. Not even whispering.
And Ruby's like, pap, pap.
I was like, you can press the button on your screen. Pap, pap. It was so funny. He was not trying to hide it either. He was talking loud.
He doesn't care. It's his universe.
Flashlight on.
And we're just living in it.
That's so true. He really is just the funniest person I know. And that's where I get it from, I guess.
So true.
We also just have the same exact music taste, like R&B, smooth jazz. When you walk up near his apartment, you can just hear it floating out from his living room, like smooth jazz and Bruno. And
this guy.
Oh, he also loves Sabrina Carpenter.
He's literally a teenage girl.
He's just like your dad.
Him and my dad should have talked more. They would have really hit it off.
Yeah, he is a hilarious
He
guy.
also is the #1 supporter of my comedy career.
Yeah, he
the
thinks
entire
Georgea
Mundock
is the
family.
funniest thing.
Ruby had been in my 1-minute film that I made for class.
And it wasn't anything special.
I wrote it the day before, and it's, it was funny.
Like an early YouTube video vibe.
It's not the funniest thing I did. I didn't have a lot of time. We needed to get it done. And I showed him, and he was crying from laughing. And like, even after we were done, he was like, that was so funny. That was so funny. Jason, you got to watch this. And I was like, I felt awesome. And Ruby, little flex guys, for I'm sure you've seen it all over my Instagram if you follow me, for my last episode ever of MUTV for Hollywood Headlines, which is the show I produced alongside Kevin Lynch, who was a guest, and Sarah Dutton, who is awesome. We put on a SNL inspired episode.
We'll link it in the show notes.
Of Hollywood, yes we will, of Hollywood Headlines.
Of Holly, yes we will.
And
I love the show Holly, yes we will.
It is awesome because like us three we're very into Saturday Night Live, so like we committed to it. We started writing the sketches. Everything we did was written by us.
Walter makes an appearance.
Like we have so many people that participated that it's just like, it's cool when you are excited about something and then people, like when you need help, you're like, oh, can you help me do this?
Like,
and they're just as excited.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it was. Like, I mean, Ruby was in it kind of, Walter was in it, and like all of our friends like helped us film it and like direct it, and like
professors.
Right,
Dr.
professors
Chang,
were in it.
Mark
and
Mullen.
It came together very well. We did 2 pre-recorded sketches, and then we did a live monologue, weekend update, and musical guest.
Yes.
And it felt real. It felt
it
so
looks real. If you guys all need to go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah.
Pap ate that shit up.
I was just going to say, Ruby showed him, and
he was laughing. He was like, wow. He loved the chromatic. He was
chromatic
like,
ate.
Oh.
They literally ate.
They did. So
check it
go
out,
watch
guys.
SNL.
Shameless plug. It was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Story.
Besides this.
I was gonna say.
Besides this.
Come
on. This podcast, SNL, together, my heart.
The good news is, guys, Georgia's not in New York yet.
Yeah.
So that means that the podcast will continue for the foreseeable future.
The amount of times that someone has asked me, what's going to happen to the podcast? I don't know. Yeah. We're just going to keep doing it forever.
Somehow. We'll be 80,000 years old living in a retirement home.
Filming the podcast.
We'll be filming this. Don't worry, everyone. It's
I still
not go
have
anywhere.
hope that it's going to blow up.
Me too.
Any day now, we're going to take off.
Guys, please don't come rushing at us
now
at
that
once.
I'm unemployed.
True, you can put more time into it.
I know people.
This is your full-time job.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Full-time podcast host. Yeah. Full-time awesome. Yeah. Full-time cheesiest.
Yeah, let's talk about Georgia's shirt. If you're not watching the video and you're listening to the audio,
that sucks for you because I'm
What
eating.
are you doing? She's wearing a new mac and cheese shirt that she got in the little boys section. We're literally at the Met Gala. Yeah. It says #cheesiest.
Ruby and I were just discussing things that are in for the summer.
Oh, yes.
and we were doing a check-in point with our ins and out list,
Yeah.
if you remember from the
I
beginning
need
of
to
this
pull mine
year.
up.
And I said, in baby tees. And I'm talking like baby tees, like tees for babies. I'm thrifting the other day and I saw this shirt, and I will describe it to those of you who are listening on audio because I love you, but it is a Kraft mac and cheese shirt, and it has the logo in the corner, and then we see a giant spoonful of Kraft mac and cheese. At the top, it says #cheesiest. I said, this shirt was made for me. And I just had to wear it today to show you guys it's her debut.
Yep.
Life is awesome. Baby
really
tees are
is.
in. Sabrina Carpenter. I said,
Yeah.
we
Georgea,
said
yeah.
in my in and out
Carpenter.
list, I said Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
Skirts are going to be in the summer for me. Slushies.
Mm-hmm.
Being outside.
Being outside.
Reading. Freckles.
Freckles. I'm trying to think of what's in for me.
Diet Coke is in for you.
Diet Coke's never out
That's
for
a
me.
year-round thing.
I've been honestly, I've been dressing cute lately. Like
You
to
have.
work. I've been doing my hair. So I feel like finding my style is in for this summer. I ordered some
Yeah.
cute little summer tops
I love that.
to go out and that's in for me. This summer is just going out and having fun.
Yes.
All my friends and family friends here are 21 now, so like we can actually do stuff because in
Mhm.
Lancaster, if you're not 21, you just
What do you
can't do
do?
anything past 7 p.m.
Facts.
Not even just like going to bars, just like anything you can't do. So I'm excited to be able to just have some fun this summer. I pulled up my in and out list to check in on where I'm
Yeah.
at. Let's see.
Where are we at?
Daily movement. But I'm doing
You've
pretty
been-
good with that.
I think your dog
I either
helps.
go to the gym or I take walks. Yes, Walter definitely helps. It's funny, when I wrote this, I had no clue I was going to be getting a dog,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Animal Crossing, I haven't been playing as much lately.
Beer. Oh my god, it's oh my god. This also in this summer, Miller High Lifes. Miller High
Okay,
Lifes. Ladies and
okay.
gentlemen, let me put you on it.
Okay.
If you're not 21, close your ears. Miller High Life, beer of the summer. It's my beer year. I'm down in them.
Honestly, I really like beer for the aesthetic.
Yeah, you should try a High Life.
Okay.
Come over.
I've
We'll
been
drink
thinking
some.
about
We'll
maybe
get
starting
crazy.
drinking again. We'll see.
Just feeling
It's
crazy.
been a year. pretty
Sorry,
much.
I interrupted you, but I had to say
New
beer
York
was on
Times
my
mini
list.
games, still play them every day. I don't know if any of you play Connections,
Oh.
but it's been getting really tough. Getting books from the library, have not been doing that.
I put saying Zooey Mama is in. I
You
haven't,
said
said
it
that.
once. My
Zooey
God.
Mama.
Outdoor leisure sports, I have started learning pickleball, and I have plans to go to the driving range. So, going to the movies.
Done.
But I have not been listening to classical music that much. I have a little. Adam Sandler and Grown Ups, always in for me. Out. Butt surgeries, haven't gotten another one,
that's-
so. But I might have to get a nose surgery. We'll see.
Same.
Spending time on haters. I feel like I've been doing pretty good on that.
You know what's out?
What?
Parking garages.
So true. Don't get her started.
I don't even think I've told the story of the first time I got locked in a parking garage. I haven't.
Yeah, I guess not.
I hate parking garages. I refuse.
They hate you.
They do. I refuse to park in them. And every time where I'm like, Georgea, grow up, okay? You can't parallel park. Where are you going to park, honey? I am proven wrong again. Yeah. This time last year, May 2023. Yeah. Everyone's moved out. Ruby's around. Joanna is around.
I was asleep.
I know. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Everyone else gone. I'm the only one living in my apartment. Joanna hasn't moved in yet. Everyone else is gone.
Yeah.
I don't have family around here, except for Ruby's.
Yeah.
I was helping a friend with a video shoot at Telus, which is a place in downtown Lancaster. And I was like, it was a busy day in the city. I think it was a Saturday or Friday night. And I was like, I'm just going to park in a garage. This is before I hated them. Yeah. Parked in a garage, walked to Telus, did the shoot. I'm super tired. Like, super sleepy. It's like midnight.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home and hit the hay. I'm walking back to my car. I have the little parking ticket that they get that they're like, take this with you and pay before you leave.
That's a scam.
It is. And so I go up to the parking thing where you're supposed to insert your ticket and pay. And I'm sleepy. I put it in. It spits it out. I go, okay. I put it in. It spits it out.
Yeah.
I go, okay. I do that 30 more times.
Yeah.
I'm flipping it upside down. I'm like trying to make sure that it's all straightened out on my leg. Yeah. I'm doing it 1,000 times and I'm starting to flip out, okay? Because if I can't pay with this little ticket, I can't leave the parking garage.
Yeah.
And there's a button, I think on maybe my 10th time, there's a button that says press for help. I press it for help. I wait and it goes, sorry, we can't come to the phone right now or something.
Yeah.
It's a button that would put me
working.
in contact with the parking authority. It's midnight. The parking authority is asleep. And
so was I.
I'm pushing the button. Nothing's happening. I'm trying to insert it. And then I call my mom and I'm like crying. I'm like, Mom, I'm stranded. I can't pay for my parking ticket, whatever. And she's like, did you try to flip it upside down? I was like, yes, I did. She was like, is there another parking thing around? And I was like, yeah, I think so, on the other side. She was like, try that.
Okay.
So I went to that one, same routine. It wouldn't accept my ticket. And she was like, all right, just get in your car and leave. Go to the gate. I'm sure that one will work and you'll be able to just pay there. And I was like, okay. I go up to the gate, insert my ticket, spits it back out. I'm like, great. This is so awesome. No one's around. It's
I would have just
me.
driven through the lever.
I guess I could have done that. I don't want to. That's illegal. So I think I reversed. I reversed completely back and went into a parking spot. Called my mom again and was like sobbing. Texted Ruby knowing that she was asleep.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's fine.
If it's past 9.
And then I think I posted something on my private story. And then Joanna stood up and was like, do you need help? And I was like, I got it. Because I wasn't going to make her drive. There's nothing that she could have came and picked me up, but still.
Your car would still be stuck.
Right. There is no point. And so I was on the phone with my mom and she was like, let me call your dad, because my dad was working. And my dad is a 911 dispatcher. And so he was like, because I didn't know who to call. The parking authority was closed. He was like, okay, Georgea, you call this number. And it was a 911 number that would put me in contact with the Lancaster police or something. I don't remember. So I called and I was like, hi, I'm trapped in a parking garage. And it's this lady and she's like, what parking garage? And I was like, it's at the corner of this and this. I'm across the street from this. I'm sitting in the entrance because I think I had gone back at this point. And my ticket is not being accepted and I can't leave. And she's like, okay, let me contact the parking authority. And I'm like, good luck.
Girl, we already
she
tried
hangs
this.
up, 30 minutes go by. I'm just sitting in my car crying.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
She calls back and she said, I couldn't get in contact with them.
No shit.
And I said, I could have told you that. And she was like, we sent someone out and they didn't see you. And I was like, I'm sitting in the entrance with my lights on. What do you mean you didn't see me?
What?
And I was like, well, this is what I was like, I'm in the entrance. This is the building I'm seeing. And she was like, are you sure you're in this garage? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm in this garage. And then she's like, okay, we'll send someone out, whatever. And then by the grace of God, as soon as I hung up the phone, the gate lifted.
That's
and I slammed
crazy.
on the gas and I left. And then
That's crazy.
She called me again when I was at my apartment and she was like, it's going to be another 30, 45 minutes till we can get someone out there. And I was like, actually the gate lifted and I was able to go home. And she said, okay, bye. And hung up. And I said, this is why people hate the police. Oh. It's fine. She's just doing her job. But I was like, please just send the police officer here so he can give me a ride home. I can't stay here any longer. And I still have that parking ticket on my wall.
Yep. As a reminder that you can make it through hard things.
Yeah. And then I was in a parking garage this week and I just...
She texted me, I lost my car.
I couldn't... Okay. I had my stupid parking ticket again and I couldn't even find the kiosk thing to pay for it.
I always just pay for it on my way out.
And so...
Because they say, pay for it before. Then why is there a pay thing when you leave? But here's why I think
Traffic.
That they want... Oh, yeah. I thought that I was smart for realizing that. Okay.
You are.
Thanks.
But they were like, there's one on the first floor and the third floor. And I was like, all right. I didn't see one on the first floor. So I went to the third floor, didn't see one. And then I lost my car. I didn't know where I was. And so I'm running around. It's so hot. I texted Ruby. I said, I'm never parking in a parking garage again. I found my car. I left. It was fine.
Yeah, she made it.
But I'm done.
I got stuck in a parking garage once.
It's terrifying.
I was in North Carolina with a guy.
Ooh.
This guy, I was on spring break with my friend Madison, my friend at the time. And then this guy I knew who I'd hung out with a bunch who was we had mutual friends at college, and that's how I met him. He lived there too, so we like went out one night, and then we were in the parking garage, and we like could not find the ticket. I think it was something like that, and I don't remember. All I remember is somebody had to come help us, and we were like, okay, we're just stuck in here. And I remember that there was a ticket on top of the thing, and I don't know if it was ours that he had accidentally placed there, or if it was some random one. We ended up getting out after a while. But it's not just you, don't worry.
Thank you.
So
what a place to end
on that note. But this was kind of full circle, from speed to parking garages.
True.
Both relating to cars.
We just talked about cars for 40 minutes.
Yeah, we're car girls now. Me and my 2008 Kia, no big deal.
Me and my Honda Civic.
Yeah, okay, whoa.
Speed to parking garages. Thank you guys so much for watching. It feels so awesome to be back.
It does.
In the stew. Creating content for you.
In the stew. Creating content for you.
That was rough. We're a little rusty.
Oh.
We're a little rusty Mundog.
We're a little rusty Mundork.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
Make
New
sure
EP dropping.
you follow us on social media.
Yes.
And those are the following. Ruby?
At Hyper Talkative Podcast on Instagram and TikTok.
NPR vibes.
At Hyper Talkative on Twitter/X. Visit our website, hypertalkativepodcast.com. Thanks to viewers like you.
That was awesome.
This show is made possible by viewers like you.
Yeah, it is.
NPR, hire me.
Us. Please.
Us, please. Georgia needs a job.
Bye. See you. Oh, peace be with you. And with you.
Thanks.
Bye. Hyper Talkative Podcast is brought to you by us. Just us.
Unless you want to sponsor us. Wink, wink.
Hyper Talkative is recorded at the Candy Factory Co-working and Social Club in downtown Lancaster.
Our theme music was done by help from Johnny Jed Music, and the show is recorded, edited, and published by Georgia Hall and Ruby Mundok.